Yo, what's good, fam? Too Fast 18 back. New Epic 7 video. Today I just really want to talk about like progression. That's a big thing for me when it comes to this game is just like progressing at your own pace. Um, I've seen a lot of people, the YouTube content creators that put out these videos about, making the progress and getting into like hunts, Ray Lab, and doing all this stuff, right? And for the longest, I'm not gonna front myself. Like I was just doing Wizard 11 only. Couldn't even do like Banshee, A11, all that good stuff. To keep me in the meta basically, because there's will runes, not runes, but will gear everywhere, and I was missing out. I wasn't a part of that yet. I was just farming speed sets because I was just trying to be fast out here in these streets, boy. But now I've settled down and I've gotten like all my hunts ready to go, and I'm out here just smacking them and collecting these loops and getting these gears and changing up my units and things like that. Like I got a few units that's finally on will gear and they looking clean, they looking fine. And one of the main things too, since I'm like PvP oriented right now, is my defense, right? So I, since it's the free gear removal and everything, I've actually changed up my defense and I've been getting some victories here. Now, the thing I want you guys to realize about the this victories here is like you look at this team right here that these guys are using, right? And besides this P3 guy, like these are all speed teams. And before, like my defense was getting thrashed. Like the percentage was like 6.1 or some bullshit like that. So they was just rocking my shit, And I was getting tired of that shit. It's like I can't pass champion 3 like safely without with my defense being that low. So I wanted something just at least like 20 some percent if that. And I'm looking at these guys like look this guy using like Sid, Ruzid, and Assassin Coley. He lost that time with the Dizzy, and then he even went with Shuri. Like that's 3 speed imprints, and he still lost. Now you probably wonder what I'm running, but I just want y'all to look at that shit. That's 3. That boy got Ruzid and Sid. Sid. That boy got Sid and still I get outsped. I had changed it up to a speed team as well. This is my team right here. Um, I would show the stats, but I'm kind of afraid if I show like my stats now, people, if they do watch the video, they're like, oh, okay, I know what the motherfucking speed is, not knowing. But I'm not gonna show it. But basically, I got the Soren and the Ruzid. That's basically making my Dizzy, who I'm not gonna say her speed either, stupid fast. So the Dizzy is rocking Layla's violin. I said that stuff. She rocking Layla's violin. So, when she goes, she's stripping and slowing. Well, if you're not wearing Will gear, you're just gonna get slowed and miss attack and all that goofy stuff, that she brings to the table. And then my Araminta, she's just, dropping bombs as usual. And it's just a cycle. I also re-geared my Soren as well, so she's out here doing damage. And that's another thing too, is with this free gear removal, I was able to like complete my hunts just yesterday, like where everything is damn near like close to 100% success rate, and what I had, the last person I had built was for Golem is this guy right here, Soul Bad Guy. Now I always knew Soul Bad Guy was OD. I just didn't have like really good gear on him. So this gear actually I had on my Kayron because I had my Kayron like fully fucking built. Like, you know, I was even using this motherfucker in the Golem, but I really want him PvP oriented. But it's just I just don't know where to fit him in at. I just with the whole says thing, I just don't know where to put him. And in defense as well, I just didn't know how to do him. Like, some people they have teams built around him that can work. For me, I just feel like without having Will Gear on him and just I don't fucking know, man. It's like this is kind of how going at your own pace, like creating your own style as well. Just because something works great for other people, don't mean it'll work out the same for you. So I feel like since I'm a speed guy, that's why, as you can see, that's the speed team that I have because I just that's my style. That's what I know best. I know that I have a certain amount of speed, and that's what I farmed a lot of. And why the fuck not put that shit out there? And like you see, I got some defense rolling in. Finally, my shit is looking clean. It's not A1, don't get me wrong, but guys like that are also running cleave teams with the Shad Rose and all that type of shit. They probably even have like the ML Lot says shit, but there's not fast enough. They get now sped, and I know for a fact if you're running cleave teams, you probably not wearing no fucking Will Gear, bro. And that's why I got the Dizzy out there. I'm not a fan of Dizzy, but shit, if you can't beat him, join him, so I put that bitch out there. She's OD too. She get that S3 off before your team goes. Nigga, you done lost the match, boy. And I got that Layla's violin so that she can strip them wills. So yeah, that's how it is. But anyway, where's my so bad guy? I just want to like showcase him real quick because he's like my latest. Because with the collaboration, you can easily 6-star him. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I have him. He's OP in Giants. I took my Kayron gear off because this is the fucking the conquest point set that you can buy, some of it, and it didn't roll too good. If you look at them stats, you see them stats. All right, you see them stats. You see that fucking effect resistance. You should know why he has so much effect resistance. Okay, this game in RNG is something else, but I ain't complaining. You know what I mean? It is what it is. 70 effect resistance. That boy better not be getting stunned when that goal of fucking revenge. He better not be getting stunned. Shit. Fuck up out of here, boy. But anyway, let's just do a quick run real quick. Showcasing him. Okay. Okay, I feel so slow sometimes when I'm doing this. I don't know why. It's like, damn, you got the spotlight. Now you out here fucking up. But yeah, so this is basically my team. I got Tamarin, Ken, and I know, ML Araminta, and then I have So Bad Guy. I'm changing my Ken. I'm gonna definitely change him. I have him on all like what's the set called? Health set. Even though it's still beast in here, I want to definitely put this man on counter. Counter is just so good, and I want to give him effectiveness. This man has 12 effectiveness from one fucking gear. Like, I think it's the sword. Has 12 effectiveness, and that's the only effectiveness this man has ever gotten from any of his gears. It's trash, boy. So I want to change that definitely. Tamarin, she has like no Molagors. She's gonna be my next 6-star for sure. Because I've been doing a little bit of the Abyss as well, and I definitely want to 6-star her and get her rolling and shit like that. I run her with like Asaria and even fucking what's her name right here, ML Araminta. She's also even in my A11 team, Tamarin, that is. In my A11 team, she's out there doing work, especially with that Wondrous Potion Veil. Right now, I haven't been doing A11 because I just like redid my Dizzy and I gave her Layla's Violin. Before I was using ML Araminta with Layla's Violin to like do the stripping stuff because I don't have fucking ML Rin or regular Rin, bro. Why? Well, I never pulled ML Rin, but all the Rins I've gotten in the past before I knew, like before A11 even came out, I always ate her because I was like, I have no use for her. I got like Diane and Angelica, I don't need her. Now I wish I haven't, but it is what it is. You make use of other things. Layla Violin is OP. That shit level 30. Look at that shit. Look at this man. How much damage is this man doing with this Daydream Joker? 39K, bro. This man is broken, okay? And I know some people out there like, oh, my do way more. I don't go fuck, nigga. My shit doing 39K. I'm happy with that. This man is solid, son. He's solid. What else? Uh, for raids, right? I've always been able to do like raid normal, but raid hell. The Carcanis Hell one was a little difficult, even with the fucking like Tamarin and stuff. It wasn't until like Dizzy, I had Dizzy, that it became easier to do. But even then, I had to adjust properly because you gotta remember Dizzy has an AOE move, right? So if she's debuffed and she's got to do her AOE moves, all three of them shits is AOE, and she missed, you getting clapped at. So it took me a little strategizing as well to get that down pack. And for me, that was what's her name? Tamarin right here, rocking like Wondrous Potions Veil and shit like that. So it took, like I said, it took some time for me to progress, and work my way into these hunts. Even though I'm perfectly fine with, I got good heroes, good gear, I still wasn't completing this stuff. And I want to give you guys an example of people like other YouTubers that I see and watch, because I watch them like all the other fucking YouTubers that's probably not like on the Korean server or some shit. I watch them, and I learn things. And people like, let's say like Demone Kim and fucking Mango 7, these guys have like so much resources in terms of help from like really good players, people who know about the game, that can like guide them to be OP, because they have the units as well. I don't really know if they have the gear. That's one thing I'll say. I don't know, but because they're content creators, I feel like they're like all over the fucking place with their shit. And when it comes to things like Guild War and PvP, these guys are, in my opinion, lackluster. You know what I mean? It lackluster because it's just, I watched them get smacked. Like how my team getting smacked right now. I watched them getting smacked, and it's like I feel it's just so weird. It's like you have all this guidance and all this people that can like give you all these strategies and everything, and still it's just like they're all over the place with their shit. But that's why progressing at your own rate. These guys, they can do that because they're YouTubers. They're switching gear. They're spending money, and that's what they gotta do to keep like the content shit going. And my team just fucking died basically. Why? I don't even know. Oh, my Araminta didn't stun the damn tree that cleanses. It happens, RNG. But anyway, back to what I was saying about that. I just feel like guys like, let's say like YJ, right? YJ, I just seen the other day this guy made to champion. Shout outs to him, congratulations to him, because I've never seen guys like Mango and Demone and these guys make it to champion. And as many units as they have, YJ probably only has like Nat from ML Nat 5, like ML Araminta. ML, and y'all probably think like, oh well, that can carry you. Nah, not really, not in this meta. It's like you have Will Gear and you have ML Bao that's just running rampant in fucking arena, man. Like even in the Challenger series, like 3 and up, I feel like they're present as day. So there's some people who you need certain comps to really take on those type of teams, especially ML Bao. There's Cez and Oxlots is like the most efficient way of taking on those type of teams. And still YJ, I think he just used like Bruise and ML Armenta, which is like the last thing you want to do because of how ML Bao works in terms of when you go, your attack bar pusher goes, that nigga is gaining like what 20 something percent combat readiness, so he's automatically cutting. You just gotta build him fast. So still, shout outs to him for making it that far and everything. And you other YouTuber guys, seriously though, I need to step your game up, man, when it comes to shit like that. It's like the Smilegate is taking fucking content away from us, like summoning and all that other bullshit. And now you're getting put to the test, and it's like we're kind of lackluster. with showing what we're capable of. I feel like niggas is weak. Only person I know other than like YDCB that's like really strong, and he doesn't even like put it out there too much is TK. Like that guy, he knows what he's doing. I give that guy mad credit. He knows what the fuck he's doing. But anyway, for like other people as well, when you're progressing throughout the game, just go at a pace where it's not too pressuring. I don't want people to feel pressure towards, you have to be able to complete this, you have to be able to complete that. Myself, I'm just now getting into these shits, like A11 and stuff. I just started being able to do A11. I have like 3 units maybe that's on Will Gear, man. But I'm getting there. And even though I thought, okay, I need these Will Gears to, build like a good defense and stuff. Look at my defense. I've already had these characters. Other than like Dizzy or some shit, I've been had those characters. It's just I didn't even think about it. Sometimes you just gotta analyze your units and make what works for you work. Same thing with like hunts. Same thing with raids. Same thing with Abyss. I was in no rush to clear Abyss 90 and shit like that. Why? Cause I remember back in the days when I had was doing 1 through 80. It was like every maybe like 2 weeks or a month or so, they were like nerfing Abyss to like help people clear it. So when what do you call it, 81 to 90 came out, people were like, oh man, these stages are so bitch made and this and that, and I'm just like, well shit, I don't want to be stressed the fuck out, so I just didn't do it, thinking that they're gonna nerf this shit eventually. But them releasing certain characters like Dizzy and all that type of stuff, Tamarin, and then when they're buffering her and things like that, in a sense, is like a nerf, for the Abyss, because these characters, they're OP. They're made for like these raids and shit like that in Abyss and everything. So now I have these characters, I can't really, say I can't clear it no more. That's like the nerf in a sense. What else? Arena, right? Arena. I feel that the way Arena is happening with these ML battles, there's no like real counter for like regular everyday people that don't spend money and don't have certain units to counter it. Because people ask me all the time, like, what can I use if I don't have aux slots? And to be honest with you, I don't know. Before like he start to like really run rampant, I kind of already had those units, and I think I was using like Ruzid, but Ruzid, it wasn't the answer, man. Because as you see, as soon as you go, the battle's gonna cut. So I'm not sure. I think it's like just high effect resistance and shit like that. But even so, like the man is cutting so much. The ML Bao, it's to the point where it's like he is cycling or like running laps around your fucking team that it doesn't matter if you have high effect resistance. He gonna get his shit back quick as hell, and he gonna still be putting people to sleep with his basic attack. His S1 is, so it's like, really, man. The small gate be wildin'. They be wildin'. And not many people have like the right counter. So if you're like stuck in Challenger, Master, and stuff because of that, I could understand. I could understand. But there's dudes that have like the ML lots and shit like that to counter it, and I don't think they get the idea of like how fast you need to be to be fucking like making sure you go first and stuff like that. But they still be getting smacked. YouTubers, that is. Y'all need to do better, bro. Do better. But that's kind of mainly it that I want to cover in terms of like progression in the game and going at your own rate. I'm not saying that you have to definitely, I'm not saying you have to like jump on something or have to be able to complete this and complete that. Nah, but like these guys that have been playing from the beginning of time like I have, it's like you want to be able to, if you're gonna especially show like viewers certain things, you want to show the results of it. You know, like how I'm showing my Giants run. Yeah, I failed once. It's not 100%. I know it's not 100%. You know what I mean? It's close to it. You know, but there's guys that I just feel like they go a certain route and they just stick with it and don't try to make improvements to it. Always try to improve your hunts so it can be damn near 100% because I feel like the more time you are successfully clearing, it is like the less time it is for you to fucking collect and what do you call it? All the resources to craft materials and things like that. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're failing a lot, you know how much time is passing by for you to just to fail, to redo it. It's like 2 minutes. If you fail in a row, it's like 4 to 5 minutes of time being wasted. Not to mention, there's some high motherfuckers out here that are clearing this shit so goddamn fast. It's ridiculous. It's not even fair. But yeah, man. So use this free gear removal to your advantage. To if you gotta rerun certain things, take gears, switch it around. That's what the fuck I did, yo. All these gears and stuff that I had, I just switched it out around the more relevant units that I use. Like you see this Luna right here, bro. Luna was like that chick. You see what I'm saying? I barely use her. I used Luna in Wyvern. This set right here, this Abyss set, I'm probably gonna take it off for her, to be honest with you, and probably swap a few things on my ML Ken and give it to him because a lot of it rolled into HP and stuff. And like I said, I barely use her. I could put her like on a speed set because I have plenty of fucking speed sets, and just she could more than likely still clear fucking Wyvern 11, no problem. Especially since I used Dizzy in Wyvern 11 now as well, so that like upped my win ratio by a lot. What else? What else did I want to touch on? I think that's basically it, man. We could do a little bit of arena as well. I mean, ain't shit really changing my arena. I'm still fucking Cleveland. Oh. I'll show you what changed actually. It's not fully complete yet, but all right. So this is what I mean by like resources. People like that can give you information. That's why you should watch like other YouTubers as well. That people have different information that they can give to you, and you'd be surprised, right? So I was looking at a guy. He was posting the stats, and I think it was just like the thumbnail of his video. I might not even watch the fucking video. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just the thumbnail alone I saw. He was like, the stats for says the stats for says that you need is like 205 crit damage and shit like that. Mind you, my ass got 236, but he was saying you need like 4,400 attack, and I already know you need high attack. I just didn't want to sacrifice the crit damage. But now that I know that, that's why I've been farming Wyvern as well as Golem to try and get me a crit attack, a good one. Because I didn't want to lose the crit. Also, but the main thing though, the reason why I was doing Golem to begin with, besides like trying to do the soul bad guy, was for says like this gear right here, it has crit, speed, effectiveness, crit damage, right? Now the crit and the crit damage is great, but you gotta remember this is a sword, right? This is not a breastplate where you can't get attack, so I was like, damn, I just need to like get these fucking crafting materials because the sword that I got from the conquest points roll shitty as fuck, boy. Look at that shit. Effect resistant like a mug. Shitty as hell. So I been farming hella golem, right? And I finally got a sword and this shit is fucking epic too. Level 85. Where that shit at, dude? Where they at, dude? Right here, boy. So I don't need speed. Speed is like non-existent for sets. You don't need that shit, especially if you got the Oxlox combo. You see what I'm saying? You don't need no fuck speed. Fuck speed. So for this is like perfect for me. I wish the effectiveness wasn't there and it could be something like, I would even take flat attack. You just want all the attack you can get. But this sword right here, I've already rolled to 3 and it I think attack was like 7 or 8 maybe, and that shit is at 14 already, son. You just need to roll crit like once or twice. I don't even care if it roll crit damage, to be honest with you. I don't even care. It just crit chance and attack is all I care about. Because you can see the sword on the left, it has no attack. That means there's room for improvement. And then when I still get that crit fucking attack necklace, I just need to have a crit chance in it. I don't even care if I have it's not gonna have attack percentage because the base stat is gonna be flat attack percentage anyway. I just need to have crit chance in it, and that's all, son. My set's gonna be fucking rolling. All right, talking about fucking like strong arming. He's gonna be strong arm for real. So that's my goal with him. He's still not finalized. You know, a guy asked me how can I stay like so optimistic when it comes to arena and stuff like that. It's because things like this. I still have a goal and things that I'm still working on that's still like possible. You know, and once that's set in stone, and then I'm like, I'm still fucking struggling. It's like, God damn, I did all this, and it's like I don't see any outcome in it. Then yeah, I'll be mad as hell, but I can't be too mad for what I feel like I'm lacking. So I'm working towards that. But anyway, that's mainly it that I want to talk about for this video. It's just like progression, you know. Remember that, just go at your own pace. Evolve the way that to your gameplay, your style of how you do things. You know, you don't have to be in a rush and have to complete everything in one go and this and that. Nah, you ain't gotta do all that, bro. No pressure, man. No pressure. But anyways, that's it for today, man. I know I just been talking arrow, but sometimes that it's good to hear these things. Information, you know, it could be some random that I said that you never knew, and then now you know. You know what I mean? That's how you fucking learn. But anyways, I'll catch y'all in the next one, guys.